talk, no filter.
All right, here we are.
It's baseball season, baby.
It's baseball season,
And we're not talking major leagues.
We're not.
No.
Oh,
We're talking.
I
got him there.
We're in the 2026 World League.
World Baseball League.
World Baseball
not
League.
the major, not
Not
MLB.
the Major League, yeah, but
Right.
they're all MLB players. USA fielded team, other countries. They played last night, Venezuela.
Yeah, I've seen Italy was doing really good in the tournament. I watched it a little bit because I was interested in Italy.
Right.
Not that, but U.S. is first for me, of course.
Oh, for sure. But you want to watch the other countries and stuff like that and how they play. And it's kind of like set up like this. When the U.S. puts together an Olympic team, now that they use pros, a lot of the foreign-born basketball players will go play for their home country.
Same as when they do the Olympics in hockey. They all play for their own countries.
Oh, is there an Olympics for hockey?
Yes.
Oh.
You had me there. I'm thinking, is he playing with me now? Yeah, same thing. So they pull them they play for their own countries, not U.S. Even though they live in the U.S., they still play for their own.
Right.
So baseball's the same way.
Yeah, and actually, the U.S. got outplayed. Judd had.
Speaking of Judge, there he is.
Yeah, had plenty of times to win this game for us and stuff, and he just was flat.
He's saving it for the Yankees.
Yeah, does he mean that he's a bad player? No, but you put your best players in there to hopefully dominate the world, right? Okay, so, but you know where I'm going with this. So, Venezuela beat us, all right?
They're mad because we stole their oil.
Yeah, stole their oil, and didn't we do something with their president? Presidente?
Yeah, something happened to him.
Yeah.
So maybe they let him win.
I don't think so.
Maybe they let him win. They felt bad. Maybe they felt bad for him, Tim.
If you're competitive, are you going to let me win at anything that we have a challenge with?
No.
There you go.
Maybe hopscotch because I won't want to break an ankle or something. I'll let you win.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
You want to do hopscotch one day? We'll do it.
Okay. All right. Let's do hopscotch. Something I can win at. No, but what I noticed, okay, is Venezuela does not put together a baseball team where the Venezuelans, have their team in Venezuela. Now, the major leagues have had some really great Venezuelan players, and like 51 players, that came to the MLB to get out of poverty of Venezuela, got great opportunities, contracts, made a lot of money, right? So I see this in the World League, is that you can represent your country in the World League, even though it's not your country anymore. You live in the U.S., you become a citizen, and you happen to be of Venezuelan descent.
But if I'm not mistaken, Tim, I think most of the better baseball players come from Cuba, Venezuela, all these other countries.
Oh yeah, Ohtani comes from Japan,
right?
Right. And so exactly. And why did they come here? Because there's opportunity. That's why America is great. The USA is great for opportunity.
Except for last night, they weren't so great. Bryce Harper tried to give him a shot.
Yeah, Bryce Harper, he's a stud anyways, but I would have thought it would have been Harper, Judd, they
had a chance. So you're saying we had a chance.
We did have a chance, and I'm not criticizing Judge, but I am saying he really did not help us in this final game.
I'm going to say he's saving it for the Yankees. Go Yankees. I'm a Yankees fan, so I gotta cheer for
Buffalo. Doesn't have a team?
No, they don't.
Oh,
no.
The
closest to us would be Toronto Blue Jays. They play their farm teams in Buffalo.
Oh, okay.
Toronto does.
All right.
So that's close, but I can't cheer for the Canadians, eh?
Yeah, hey, you're right. But and so even though we took the loss, and I'm glad, of course we always want to root for the U.S. We're a U.S. citizen. Venezuela played well.
Speaking of the U.S., and it's not baseball related, but it is U.S. cheering for the U.S.
Yeah.
All 3 U.S. hockey teams won: the women's, the men's, and the
the Special Olympics.
Special Olympics USA team won. All 3 took gold. Yeah. So speaking of
nice.
USA,
Yeah.
I just brought that up because we're talking about USA.
Yeah.
All three hockey
I know we were
teams swept.
talking about USA baseball.
I know.
Oh, you
I
threw
know,
in
I
hockey.
know. Well,
And,
yeah.
and yeah, that's a great accomplishment. That's
Yeah.
probably never
Hey,
happened.
Special
before.
Olympics is Special Olympics.
Yeah, no, yeah. Can you imagine? I saw some of the plays and stuff. They go at it, man. They go at it hard.
Yeah. I wouldn't. I give them a lot more credit than the guys that on the 2 feet doing at it.
Yeah.
I mean, they're putting it out there.
Yeah. So the U.S. team, came in second. Is I'm sure they're not happy
If
with.
you're
the
not first,
result.
you're last.
Yeah, and we'll all know where USA placed. Last year when it's next year, but is it really the World Baseball League? Because the majority, it would be different if Venezuela put a team together that was actually living in Venezuela
Right.
and came over and beat the U.S. pros. Then that
It's
gives it something.
referring back to the hockey, just because we just ended with the Olympics. The Italy team put together a team, not one player from the NHL.
Right.
So that's
right.
what you're saying. They were
Yeah.
all country from their country only,
Yes.
not from our pro teams.
Right.
That's
So,
the same thing.
Yeah. So same thing. It'd be different if it was that, but it wasn't. These are all major leaguers, that play in the U.S.
And they probably didn't want to get hurt. Season starting soon.
Yeah, season is starting soon, and stuff. So yeah, it is a loss for the U.S.
Boo.
But again, I wouldn't put too much stock in it because these are players that are playing in the U.S.
World Baseball Classic.
Yeah,
I didn't. We're going on air talking about this, and I'm going, all right. I better ask about it because I
yeah.
paid attention a little bit because sports is sports,
Right.
but I really didn't follow any of it. And I wouldn't have.
No, and I kind of
Same with
equate-
World Cup, the soccer. I don't. it's big, huge
Yeah.
sport.
Oh yeah,
I don't follow it because I'm just not into soccer. So
Yeah, no, we were too fat to run up and down a field like that. Football, at least you got a break every minute.
he just called me fat. We're out of here.
Don't get too down, USA team. We know what's really going on.
1, 2, 3, 2 fat guys in a microphone. 2 fat guys in a microphone. 2 fat guys in a microphone. Big talk, no filter.